Hello, beautiful people from the internet. It is Connie over here. Today it is super cloudy and gloomy outside, and I'm definitely enjoying my day a lot. I just think that maybe dressing in a black sweatshirt might not have been my best idea, because now you can't really tell me apart from the background. But all that aside, anyway, today I thought that I would answer some questions that you guys wanted to ask on Instagram while smoking a cigarillo, because I haven't done that in like almost a year now, and so it is about time that I light a cigarillo, answer some questions with you guys, and yeah, I hope you have a great time. I'm gonna be smoking one of my signature mini menthol cigarillos, which are not really menthol, but they say that they are, and I will not battle against them. So let me light this up, and then I'm gonna start looking into some of the questions that you guys asked me. So yeah, let's go. Also, I think that today my voice is a little bit weird. I don't know why, but the sound of my voice is not sounding as usual, so maybe I'm getting sick. I usually get this sensation when I'm getting sick, so I don't know, maybe. Anyway, so here I have my journal where I wrote you guys' questions down here on this page. So yeah, I'm gonna start answering some of them. So the first question is, what age did you start smoking? I don't know why this is so interesting, but a lot of people ask this, and so it must be. So I started smoking when I was 20 years old, which a lot of people are surprised by, I think, because they expect that most smokers start when they are like 14 or something, which is really weird and unfortunately still a reality these days, especially in Europe. But I never took interest in smoking until I was 20 years old, which is good, you know, the later you start ruining your body, the better. So yeah, it's still pretty young, but it is at least over the age limit here in Portugal, which is 18. Now, if I was in America, that would have been a little bit sad, because had I wanted to try smoking and I was 20 years old, I had to wait another year. But yeah, I was 20 years old. The second question, and I also get this a lot, is, do you smoke weed? And I do not smoke weed. I don't like the way it makes me feel. It makes me very anxious, and it made me have panic attacks in the past. And so I decided, you know, although this is something that for a lot of people is very relaxing, for me, it does not have that effect, which I feel a little bit sad about, because I wish I could get relaxed from it, but I just can't. I cannot control my anxiety when I'm smoking weed, and so I cannot smoke it. So hello, English. The next question is, favorite playlist to listen to while smoking? And I'm gonna leave a screenshot here on the screen and a link in the description. In the description there's my Spotify, and if you look through my Spotify, there's this playlist called Songs That I Like Smoking With, something like that, and that's a playlist that I made with all of the songs that I think are very chill to smoke with. So yeah, I like smoking to that, or any Radiohead album. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The next question is, favorite anime or series? So my favorite anime at the moment is Clannad and Clannad After Story, and my favorite series is a K-drama, so a Korean drama, called A Time Called You. It's so beautiful. It's about time travel and love, and I don't know, it's very, 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 very beautiful, and the actors that acted in that K-drama are also really good, and so yeah, I love that. Oh my god, it's raining. This just got even better. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear the sound of the drops, but it's raining quite a lot at the moment, and I'm enjoying it. So the next question is, what were the first cigarettes you ever smoked? So the first cigarettes that I tried were Chesterfield Blacks, that I got from a friend of mine in university, because she asked me if I wanted to try one, and I did. And so yeah, that was the first cigarette I ever tried. And then the first pack I bought for myself were also Chesterfield Blacks, and then only after that was when I got my first pack of Marlboro Reds. But whatever, that is beyond the question. The next question is, why did you start your YouTube channel? That is a very good question. I started it at a point in my life where I felt very alone, and I felt like I wanted to talk to something or someone, and I didn't really have anyone to talk with. And so I started talking to my phone, and I started uploading it to YouTube. And I also got very inspired by two people, which are Francis Ray and Jacob Jones on YouTube. Because of them and because of my necessity of wanting to talk to someone, I created my YouTube channel, and it was one of the best decisions that I made for myself, to be honest. So next we have, would you like to have kids in the future? Now, I've thought a lot about this because I would like to continue my bloodline, I guess. The thing is that these days there are so many issues growing up in social media, and I don't know how I would keep my kids away from social media because, you know, if you have a kid that doesn't have a phone and they're like in, I don't know, 5th grade, and all of the other kids have phones, he or she would feel probably left out, maybe get bullied for it, I don't know. And then I don't know how I would control their social media consumption and what they saw, what they didn't see. Also, the economic state of the world at the moment is not ideal, so I don't even know how I would support a kid, you know. And if I had a kid, I would want to make sure that they had the best life possible. And so at the current state of the world, I don't know how that would be, you know, done. But in 10 years, maybe. I don't know how things are going to be in 10 years. And also, I don't want to have kids until I'm at least 30. So, yeah, I think that's a question for even more future me, I guess. The next question is, what is your biggest goal in life? I think that my biggest goal in life is just to wake up every day feeling happy and having peace of mind. If I can have that every day of my life, or most days at least, of course, not every day is going to be the same, not every day is going to be happy, not every day is going to be peaceful. But if I can have that for most days in my life, I feel like I'm gonna have the best life possible, you know? It's not about what type of possessions I have, or where I live, or who I hang out with. If I can have peace and happiness just with myself, that's all I can ask for. I think that my cigarillo lit off. So the next question would be, what's your favorite Billie Eilish song? I really love Billie Eilish. I've not been listening to her as much as I used to before, but I would say that my favorite song from her is Listen Before I Go, I Love You, and Billy Bossa Nova. Bossa Nova. I don't know how to say that in English, but Billy Bossa Nova, basically. I love that song. Very nice to chill with. I think it's on my playlist. Oh, and also Hailey's Comet. I love that song from her. Next we have, what is your favorite smoke trick? And my favorite smoke trick is the ghost inhale, which I'm going to attempt. There's a slight breeze inside of my car because of all of the wind and rain that's coming in. So I was not really able to do that very well. Also, my cigarillo is going into the ashtray because it was burning my fingers a little bit, and I'm just gonna answer the rest of the questions without the cigarillo. I'm feeling pretty buzzed, feeling pretty good. So yeah. The next question is, why don't you smoke when you are stressed? This is a very good question, and it's also wrong. So I smoke when I am stressed, I just don't smoke when I'm anxious, and those are very different, you know, states to be in. When I'm anxious, I get physical symptoms like sweating, like dizziness, I feel nauseous, and when I am anxious, I never smoke because nicotine enhances my anxiety. But when I'm stressed, like worried about something that's going on, I can smoke and I don't feel any more stressed. I just don't smoke when I'm anxious because it enhances my anxiety symptoms, and I don't want to feel any more anxiety than I already do, you know? The next question is, what is your favorite song? And at the moment, I would say my favorite song is Man of War by Radiohead. And also probably Jigsaw Falling Into Place, also by Radiohead. I've been on my Radiohead groove at the moment, and those two songs are very special to me. Also Wolf at the Door. Oh my god, I almost forgot that one. And the last question, which I found super interesting, is what album would you take to a deserted island? And I would definitely take OK Computer by Radiohead, but only if I could take Men of War and Lift by the remastered 2016 or 2017 version of OK Not OK. So I love OK Computer by Radiohead, but I would need Lift and Men of War by the, redone version of 2017. So yeah, those were all of the questions that I wrote down in my little journal. I even made like a cute little, can you see that? Bunch of stars and stuff. I think that looks pretty cute, I don't know. And yeah, those are all of the questions that I wrote down in my journal. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the sound of the rain was not too distracting. And now I need to wipe off my car because this part is like all full of rain droplets. So it's been a great time. I hope you enjoyed as well, and I'll be definitely seeing you guys very soon. Bye!